Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so listen. You know, you have to really be careful what you wish for because sometimes getting what you want, what they say, heavy is the head that wears a crown. Girl. But you have to be careful what you want because sometimes when you want to be a part of something bigger, people will start digging into your business. So this is according to the U.S. Sun. I watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm barely hanging on. I think that's for a lot of us. Um, I don't really keep up with anybody outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville like that. I watch the show, and then after that, I'm pretty much done with it. I have seen Martell, his, baby mama, male, make the blogs here and there. But for the most part, I don't think people really don't post them like that. You know, um, I've never really seen outside of the neighborhood talk, maybe the shade room, which is a very big platform. I've never really seen, Access Hollywood or Entertainment Tonight or BT News. I ain't never really seen them talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. But here we go. The U.S. Sun. Now, other YouTubers may have talked about this, and I just don't know. But this is my first time hearing about this. Watch out, Sheree. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield's new man, Martell Holt, filed for bankruptcy in 2020 and said he owed creditors up to $10 million. So during Sunday's night Real Housewives premiere, Sheree 53 introduced her new boyfriend Martell to the group of ladies. The Real Housewives star explained to the viewers that she met Martell 41. I didn't even know I thought Martell was in his 30s. Through a mutual friend and said that she sees him on weekends since he lives in Alabama. We really enjoy each other's company. She gushed, despite what you see on TV, he's never shown me anything but respect, and I'm really happy that I didn't give up on love, that I left the door open. Can I say something? I know Love and Marriage Huntsville is not on the scale as far as like ratings of something that appears on Bravo. Like Vanderpump Rules, Real Housewives of Atlanta, New Jersey. So I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna say that I think a lot of you may not know who Martell Holt is. We'll go more into conversation. We'll go more into the details on Sunday's night episode. I see too many people. Even two is too many. I see too many people defending Martell Holt in the comment sections on Twitter specifically. Um, Martell is a mess. I just don't. I just. Yeah, but y'all, I don't know. It's like, especially when I see women. This is no tea, no shade, y'all, and I say this with love. But especially when I see women who will run to defend, girl, some man, and then the man turn. It's like, here y'all go. Superwoman to the rescue. You talking about a black man? Superwoman to the rescue. Like, girl. Martell is a mess, and it's like y'all always want to defend the ones who are the most abusive men walking around. Martell is a fool. And the gag is, some of y'all know Martell is a fool. Y'all saw how he treated his ex-wife. Y'all saw how he treats his girlfriend that he had while he was married. And y'all still were trying to defend Martell. Martell is the fool. And y'all be looking like fools behind Martell. Or men like Martell. If you're going to defend somebody, at least let it be a Russell Wilson. Someone who, girl, they still trying to find dirt on and can't find nothing. Not even under his fingernails. At least let it be a Barack. Or a Papoose. Girl. Or a Prince Harry. Or a Dr. Eugene. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, prior to dating the reality star, Martell filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in October 2020, months after his ex-wife, Melody Holt, she goes on Melody Cherie now, filed for divorce. In the court documents exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Martell indicated that he owed less than 50 creditors between $1 million to $10 million. The creditors he listed included ex Melody. That's so funny to me. Oh, girl. So he owed Melody some money. American Express, Capital One, Lowe's, Home Depot, and the IRS. He noted at the time his estimated assets were 500,000 to a million. From the Internal Revenue Service alone, he owed an outstanding amounts of over 76,000 in 2017, over 66,000 in 2018, and over 131,000 in 2019. In the end, Martell walked away with a lot of discharges, relinquishing him from his responsibilities to pay various creditors. The judge even allowed him to keep his property in Huntsville, Alabama, and not having to turn it over to the trustee. The case was terminated in August of 2021. I'll put the link to the article in the description box if you want to read the rest of it. But I just wanted to mention this just to show how now that Martell is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, they're about to start digging through your closet and stuff that we probably didn't even know or heard. Like I said, I had never heard of this before, so this is new to my ears. Some of you may have, but I haven't. But the things that people, it's coming. They coming. And girl, don't let them find out. Don't let the people find out how you was over there treating your ex-wife, calling her all types of whores on TV, and cheating on her, and getting your side chick pregnant multiple times. Don't let them find out about that. Oh, baby, it's going to be all the popping in your life. Speaking of people who I don't care about, Kim Zolciak's husband, Kroy, demands primary custody of their 4 kids, child support, and divorce war. Girl. You know what? Y'all know any other day, I would be, I'm sorry. I don't care about Kroy and I don't care about Kim. I'm just telling y'all the story. I don't care. I don't care. Ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak was hit with divorce papers. Also, hold up. So he filed for divorce from her? So he filed for divorce from Kim? Ooh. All right. Where he demanded primary custody. Earlier this week, it was reported that Kim filed for divorce from Kroy. However, RadarOnline.com has obtained a divorce petition by Kroy against Kim on Monday, May the 8th. In his petition, Kroy listed the date of marriage as of November the 11th. He said they have separated on the ground that their marriage is broken. And Kroy said they have 4 minor kids, Kroy, Cash, Kaya, and Kane. His petition claimed said children are presently in the care, custody, and control of Kroy. And Kroy seeks a temporary and permanent sole legal and sole physical custody of said minor children. He noted that they had 2 other children that were no longer minors. He said that child support should be awarded to him on a temporary and permanent basis. Further, he said the parties have accumulated certain debts and obligations during the course of this marriage, and the plaintiff seeks division of the same. Girl! As we previously reported last month, the couple was hit with a $1.1 million tax lien by the IRS. The Lean said the couple owed over $103,000 for 2013, over $330,000 for 2017, and over $714,000 for 2018. The grand total of the liens come to over $1.1 million. Girl, I'm not gonna read the rest of this, because I don't care about Kroy or Kim, honestly. And quite frankly, I really want to stop talking about Kim. I don't even know what I'm talking about her. Because you know what I feel like is going to happen? I feel like in the back of my, because I do not want Kim to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really don't. I really don't. And I feel like the more we talk about Kim, the more her name stays in the news. She becomes a hot topic. Why am I talking about Kim? I think I want to edit this part out. Okay. Oh, girl. I don't care for Kim or Kroy. I really don't. I know Kim used to be one of our faves back in the day, but I just do not see it for KK Kim. I really don't. And I don't see it for KK Kroy. I really don't. I don't. I got that from Erica De Niro TV. Girl, I don't see it for KKK Kim, and I don't see it for KKK Kroy. I really don't. I just don't. I think Kim really showed her true colors when she was down there at the season 10 reunion, basically trying to make it seem as though no other white woman would sit on stage with those aggressive Negroes that y'all call the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's not what she said, but I mean, girl, that's what she said. And then y'all remember when Kroy... yes. I'm about to say it. I think I'm going to keep talking about them so I can let the people know. And then y'all remember when Kroy brought a gun to the reunion season 10? Yes, he did. That's what Andy said. Andy said Kroy brought a gun to the reunion because, you know, Georgia is an open to carry state. So I think the gun was registered, but they had to convince him to leave the gun inside of his truck or his car. I'm sure. Kroy. Now, mind you, I do want me an F-150 one day. I've always wanted an F-150 since I was a little boy. But Kroy gives me, he drives like an F-250 with a shotgun in the back. That's country. Like, if you, back in the day, anyway, child. That's what Kroy gives me. Yeah. That's what Andy said. That's exactly what Andy said. Kim, so you done had all this. So Kim, you know, any other day I would be upset that some man trying to take some woman's children and try to get child support, but I don't even care. Kroy, if you get them kids, you get them kids. If you don't, you don't. Girl, if Kim got to pay child support, then she got to pay child support. I don't care either way. But Kim, I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like I could see Kim. I really could see it though. I could really see Kim ripping and running the streets and Kroy at home taking care of them kids. I really could see it. I could see it. Especially since Kim got that new face and that new body. Kim was already in the streets when she was looking like she was 53. The first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So you know she in the streets now. Since she's like a whole nother woman. I could see Kroy taking care of those kids. I really could. And I could see Kim in the streets with her two mini-me's. What's some other two? You know, the other ones. The oldest ones. Anyways. Let's move on. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, girl, this is a mess. I don't know what's going on. Oh, let's talk about this. Oh, no, we're going to talk about this first. Twitter reacts to Babyface being dropped from Anita Baker's Jersey concert, reportedly due to venue time constraints. The aunties in Jersey are not trying to hear it. Last night, Babyface was set to open for Anita Baker. Concert goers voiced frustration after Babyface revealed he will no longer be opening for Miss Baker. The announcement came 2 hours after the show was scheduled to start. Babyface shared a statement on his socials. I'm truly sorry to my fans who have been waiting for us to hit the stage this evening. I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show in its entirety. My band and I are extremely saddened we didn't get to perform for y'all tonight. According to reports, the entertainer's set was canceled due to the concert's delayed start. Regardless, fans are letting the icon have it in Babyface comment section. This is what I heard what happens at concerts. Whenever they rent out these spaces, or whoever rents it out, the promoter, I don't know, child. But whenever these spaces are rented out, they only have a certain time. So if they say we want to rent out, from 7 to 10, then girl, you got from 7 to 10. And if you go over that, I heard you have to pay extra money. And I heard it's a lot. So with the concert probably starting late, Anita wanted to perform her whole whatever, her whole set. So she told Baby, you can't go on, which is kind of messed up, especially if they already, let the people know that it's going to be Babyface and Anita Baker, or Babyface opening up for Anita Baker, right? This is what some of the people had to say. Here goes Stephanie Mills. I hate when this happens amongst our people. We should be thankful that people are still paying money to come to our shows. We're not kids anymore. This makes me really sad to see and read this. That's the truth, though. Someone else put Anita Baker needs to stop having co-headliners if she's going to continue to act this way. She did this a while back with Maxwell. Lonnie Love put, y'all know Lonnie Love from The Real? I'm sorry, I opened for Miss Baker 15 years ago and it was a stone trip. I had hoped she and her team had improved for the better over the years. Lord. Layla Hathaway put ... Deborah Cox put wow. Jack A. put you deserve better, baby. That's a lot of women. Now, I'm not mad because it sounds like we're going to have to call a thing a thing. Y'all be getting on my nerves sometimes, but it sounds like, Anita, you might be in the wrong because it's too many people singing the same song. Okay? So, Anita Baker, you might be the issue. Come on, issue. You might be the issue in this situation. So, even though, Anita, it sounds like you might be the issue. Anita Baker, Anita, this is not good. Girl, Lonnie said, girl, you was a mess 15 years ago. You still a mess today, pretty much. Anita, girl, y'all too old to be doing this. Not y'all, you. Here goes Stephanie Mills begging for a job. I know that's right. Stephanie said, I ain't too bad. I ain't too proud to beg. If you want it in the morning, in the middle of the night, I ain't too proud to beg. Hey, if the loving is strong, then he got it going on in. Hey, Stephanie ain't too proud to beg for a job. So this is what Auntie Stephanie said. We got to do better than this. I'm saddened. This is also another statement that she put out. I am saddened by the fact that you have to make this statement. One would think as an older artist who are considered iconic and are legendary, we would treat each other with respect and dignity. We can tour together. I know that's right. Baby, Stephanie said again, I want the comfort of a man. Oh yes, I do. I need the comfort of I know that's right. Stephanie said, girl, just tour me. I'm not hard to work with. We can go out here and get this money. I know that's right, Miss Mills. Anyways, Miss Baker, it sound like you need to get your stuff together because the reviews are in, and it's sounding like you might be the problem. It sounds like you might be the problem. All right. So, y'all know I have a hard time pronouncing people names. Y'all know that. Y'all know when it comes to y'all names, I will get on this World Wide Web and destroy a name in a heartbeat. But I feel like there's a tad bit different. There's a difference between me and other people who host these TV shows and they have the guest on their show, right? If I ever started to do interviews one day, I would be damned if I got on the World Wide Web trying to give an interview and I don't even know how to pronounce my guest's name. I think that is so raggedy. So, Dr. Shola Mos, British Nigerian lawyer and political activist, was not having it with her name being mispronounced on television. She let journalist Don Neeson have it and wouldn't continue the conversation until her name was pronounced correctly. She was invited on the show. All right. So this is what happened. I'm gonna play the audio. Hold up.
Thrilled to be joined by lawyer Dr. Shola Mos-Shogbhamimu. How do I pronounce your name, Shola?
Read it, my darling. Read it.
Shogbhamimu.
Okay. So this is terrible.
I know
especially
it's terrible.
For presenting.
It's not easy,
okay.
Shola. Give her a break.
No. Go back and start again.
Right,
Just
okay.
read
Shola
it. Yeah. Phonetically.
Shogbhamimu.
Do it again.
Oh, come on, Shola. I got the Shola right.
Do it again. And read it phonetically.
Mos-Shogbhamimu.
You just missed the beat. Try again. Go on.
Shola, welcome to the show.
No, you will say my name. Now read it phonetically.
Shogbhamimu.
Okay, Shogbhamimu, but well
There
done.
you go. Great accent. And Carol Malone.
I'm easy. This is the first time in my life I say myself, I'm easy.
Feet through.
Again, I have a hard time pronouncing folks' names, but girl, I'm not inviting people onto my platform to have a conversation, and girl, I don't know how to say their names. This has always been something that bothered me. I remember when Iyanla Vanzant went down to the Breakfast Club, and you know, DJ Envy is usually the one, from what I can remember, he introduced the guest. He didn't even know how to say that, ladies. That's when I tell you, if y'all want to talk about mediocre, basic, and average, it's really those niggas up there in New York at the Breakfast Club. He didn't even know how to pronounce her name. I'm about to say something, and I don't want to make this, okay, so listen. I don't want to make this a white, black thing. I really don't. Because like I just said, DJ Envy is black, Iyanla is black, and he didn't even know how to say her name. But it always adds that extra layer to it when it's situations like these. Because even though at glance, it does look like she has a difficult name, right? However, she's coming to your show. The least that you could do is learn how to pronounce the person's name who you're going to introduce to your audience. White people ain't never got no problem pronouncing some of the most difficult names in the world. Girl, if it was somebody that came onto their show and they said, welcome, William Sharalaskini, girl, they would say it just like that. If it was somebody, welcome, Regina Taralanova Sakita, girl, they will say it just like that. So y'all ain't nobody out there gonna convince me that white folk ain't walking around here with names that may be difficult to pronounce, or it looks like it may be difficult to pronounce at first glance, right? And they still manage a way to make sure that they get it right before them people come out on that goddamn stage. It's just like a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why she was like, no, you're going to say my name. Because I know how y'all girls do. Because if a white woman or a white man walked out of here, girl, you would be like, this is Bill Zarakanifia. Girl! You have white people out there who are Russian who have some of the most difficult names in the world. And girl, them people will pronounce their names like it ain't nothing. Like it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her. Miss Thing said, no, ma'am. Absolutely not. This is unacceptable. You gonna say my name. Say my name, say my name. Anyways. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.